On the top lid of your machine, you'll see displayed quite a few different styles of buttonholes. There's bar tack buttonholes, keyhole buttonholes, stretch buttonholes, depending on the fabric you're sewing or your project. To show you how to sew a buttonhole, we're going to select buttonhole number 101, which is a basic bar tack buttonhole. I'm going to select my utility category button and then scroll through until I come to the buttonhole area, and I'm going to select with this button number 101, and what I'll see here is that it's also recommending presser foot F, which is my buttonhole foot. I've retrieved this from my removable storage compartment, and we're going to place that on the machine. To determine where to sew a buttonhole on your fabric, place your button on the fabric where you want the buttonhole to be. You're going to draw a line at the bottom of the buttonhole with a removable fabric pen or pencil, and then draw a line, use a ruler if it helps you. Draw a line in the center part of the buttonhole, just so you know where to place it under the foot. So the machine will know how large of a buttonhole to make for your button. We're going to actually place the button in the buttonhole foot. So you slide the back of it open, set your button in place, and then close the slider on the button. We're now ready to place the buttonhole foot on the machine. We're going to place the buttonhole foot on the machine, but first we need to release the foot that's on it right now and put the buttonhole foot on. Place your thread through the hole in the buttonhole foot, and then to put your fabric into correct position underneath the foot for sewing, the sideways line should line up with these two red lines on each side of the opening of the foot, and the vertical line should line up with this center marking. With your thread under the foot and your foot in place, pull the buttonhole lever down and step on the foot control to start sewing. When the buttonhole is finished, it will tie off. You can cut your threads with your thread cutter button. You'll raise the needle, trim both threads, and here's your finished buttonhole. When your buttonhole is finished, you can trim your excess thread. Remove any of the fabric markings. This was a chalk pencil, so we'll just rub the excess away. And to cut the buttonhole open, you might want to try placing a pin at the end. We'll use the seam ripper from the accessory storage in your removable storage compartment, and the pin will keep us from accidentally cutting through that last bar tack. You can remove the pin, and here is our perfectly sized buttonhole for our button.